Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is NG Review and we are on our book Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude Chapter 2. And the topic in Chapter 2 is You Can Change Your World. In Chapter 1, we were introduced to PMA and NMA. We established that PMA and one of the 16 principles will lead to achieving a tangible success in your life. Building on this, it will be safe to say that PMA and NMA serve as a catalyst that will lead to your success or frustrations in life. In this chapter, we will go a step further to learn how you can change your world using the positive catalyst PMA and one of the system principles, definiteness of purpose. It will be a great investment of your time to imprint these principles in your mind. The principles are positive mental attitude, which we have dealt on in chapter 1, definiteness of purpose, going the extra mile, accurate thinking, self-discipline, the mastermind, applied faith, a pleasing personality, personal initiative, enthusiasm, controlled attention, teamwork, learning from defeat, creative vision, budgeting time and money, maintaining sound physical and mental health, and finally, using cosmic habit force, the universal law. You can only keep your mind positive by committing these principles to mind. Having been introduced to these principles, take a moment now and analyze yourself. Which of these principles do you have? Which ones have you been neglecting? Which ones do you really want to embrace? Can you point your finger on the particular one that has hindered you so far? The author encourages us to analyze ourselves and analyze our environment. Can you analyze a successful person or someone you think has not done well in life within your immediate environment? Which of these principles do they have? Which ones are absent? Yeah, I know. It will be difficult to do this properly at this stage, but still have a go. But be rest assured, by the end of this book, you can do it more easily. Now, talk to me. Has the world given you a raw deal? Could it be that your NMA is more active than PMA? Can you reverse it? Can you work on yourself? Remember, if a man is right, his world will be right. With a positive mental attitude, the problem in your life seem and tend to bow to you. You are born unique and a champion. Victory is inbuilt in you. You are a masterpiece. You are special. No one is like you, and no one will ever be like you. The author is telling us this. I have a good news for you. Do you know what? PMA can be developed from your fears. The victory within us does not assert itself until we are ready to face our fears head on. Be determined not to be pushed around by your fears. Break the pattern of defeat by reading good books, which will stimulate your imagination and give you courage to face your fears squarely. Can you identify yourself with a successful image? Give yourself an image that will inspire you to make the right decisions. This can be a slogan, a symbol that is meaningful to you. This will help you to break the habit of self-doubt and defeat which NMA set up within you. What will your picture or your younger you tell you in your most pressing need? A problem that you don't know how to solve? What will your picture tell you? What will your younger you tell you? In difficult situations, Could you face your picture, or a picture of someone you love and respect, and ask for advice or guidance? You'll be amazed. When you listen, you'll find something to work on. Try it. It is essential that you have definiteness of purpose. Carving out your purpose is the starting point of all achievements. Bear in mind that your world will change whether you want it or whether you know it or not. Since you have the power to steer it to the direction you want, why don't you use it? When you choose your definite chief aim with PMA, 7 other principles will automatically be activated. A high number of people do not have a clear picture of the world they want. They drift aimlessly through life. Are you one of them? What are you working towards? Is it clear to you? If you do this, if you have what you're working on clearly to you, you see that you have these advantages will materialize automatically. The first one is this: your subconscious mind, through self-suggestion, will take you to the destination you want. It does this by working under a universal law which says that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. The second advantage is this: because you know what you want, you position yourself on the right track, on the right direction. Get on the right track and get into action because you know where you're going. When you are working towards your goal, that's the third advantage, working becomes fun. You budget your time, you budget your money, you are motivated, you are enthusiastic, which results to a burning desire to make your dream come true. And the fourth advantage is this: you become very sensitive to any opportunity that will lead you to your goal. But I'm warning you, your success will not be handed to you in a platter of good. You have to carve it out from the raw materials around you. The good news is you have success built in you. You only need to develop the many talents that lie dormant in you. You have many talents for surmounting your problems. Life hands you problems and also gives you the ability to meet them. You are a mind with a body. Flip your talisman to PMA. Search for a plan, act on it, and self-motivate yourself. You can self-motivate yourself with a self-suggestion throughout the day. Things like, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Make this a part of you, and I dare you to aim higher in life. I dare you today to adventure daringly and serve humbly. Are you still tempted to blame the world for your mishaps? Pause and reconsider. Is it the world really, or is it you? I dare you today to learn the 17 principles, memorize a self-motivator, and apply them to your life. I can hear you protest, oh, how do I do that? Maybe learning how to think more accurately to clear the cobwebs from your thinking will help. In that case, join me for Chapter 3 review to learn more about clearing the negative cobwebs in your mind. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. See you soon. Thanks, your host, NGA Reviews.